Phonetics is the branch of linguistics that deal with study of speech sounds. Phonetics is not concerned with the meaning of sounds, but instead focuses on the production, transmission, and reception of sound. Linguists who works on the phonetics are called phoneticians. There are three branches of phonetics, namely, first, articulatory phonetics is the study of how humans use their speech organs to produce specific sounds. Articulatory phonetics is concerned with the way sounds are created and aims to explain how we move our speech organ or articulates to produce certain sounds using your mouth, tongue, lips, and throat. Second, acoustic phonetics. The acoustic phonetics is the best study of how speech sounds travel from the moment they are produced by the speaker until they reach the listener's ear. Acoustic phonetics looks at the physical properties of the sound, including the frequency, intensity, and duration, and analyzes how the sound is transmitted. Third, auditory phonetics. Auditory phonetics is the study of how people hear speech sounds. It is concerned with speech perception. This branch of phonetics studies the reception and response to speech sound mediated by the ears, the auditory nerves, and the brain. Place of articulation. The place of articulation refers to the point where the construction of airflow takes place. There are 7 different types of sounds based on the place of articulation. The first one is bilabial. The bilabial sounds produced with both lips, such as b, b, and The second one is labiodental. Sounds produced with the upper teeth and the lower lips, such as f and v. The third one is interdental. Sounds produced with the tongue in between the upper and lower teeth, such as the sound in sing. The fourth one is alveolar. Sounds produced with the tongue at or near the ridge right behind upper front teeth, such as th and s. The fifth one is palatal. Sounds produced at the hard palate or the roof of the mouth, such as y, as in the words measure, and sh, as in show. And the sixth one is velars. Sounds produced at the velum or soft palate, such as and g. And the last one is glottals. Sounds produced at the glottis or the space between the vocal folds, such as or the glottal stop sound, as in uh-oh. Manner of articulation. Manner of articulation examines the arrangement and interaction between the articulators, speech organs, during the production of speech sounds. In phonetics, speech sounds can be divided into 5 different types based on the manner of articulation. The first one is stops. Sounds made by the obstruction and release of the air stream from the lungs. Plosive sounds are harsh sounds such as pa, ta, ka, ba, da, ga. Second one is fricative sounds, formed when two articulators come close but don't touch, forming a small gap in the vocal tract. Since the airflow is obstructed, this small gap generates audible friction, such as f, v, sh, sh, and th. Third one is affricate sounds. These sounds are the result of plosive and fricative sounds happening in rapid succession. For example, the affricate sh represents th plus sh, just as the affricate j results from th plus sh. The first of these is unvoiced and the second is voiced. The fourth one is nasal sound, produced when the air passes through the nasal cavity instead of out through the mouth, such as and And the fifth one is proximant, sounds made with partial obstruction of airflow from the mouth. This means some sounds are coming out the nose and some from the mouth, such as w, and y. In articulated phonetics, voice refers to the presence or absence of vibration of the vocal cords. There are two types of sound. The first one is voice sounds. These are made with the air passed through the vocal folds with vibration during the production of sounds. The second one is voiceless sounds. These are made when the air passed through the vocal folds with no vibration during the production of sounds. To transcribe phonetic sounds into a symbol, we use the International Phonetic Alphabet. The International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA, is a system for representing phonetic sounds or phones with symbols. It helps us transcribe and analyze speech sounds. There are two main sounds we create: the consonants and vowels. The consonants are speech sounds created by the partial or total closure of the vocal tract. Vowels are speech sounds produced without stricture in the vocal tract. Speech is produced by bringing air from the lungs to the larynx or respiration, where the vocal folds may be held open to allow the air to pass through or may vibrate to make a sound or phonation. The airflow from the lungs is then shaped by the articulators in the mouth and the nose, or articulation.
That's the end of our group's explanation of phonetics. Hopefully it's useful for all of us. Thank you for watching and bye bye!